Hey, how's it going, everyone? Today I'm going to be working on my raft-style Kalanchoe bonsai, or Kalanchoe, depending on where you're from. Take a look at those aerial roots and that beautiful raft-style trunk. Today I'm going to be looking to reduce those upright trunks as much as possible and create some taper and movement. So I'm looking for the lowest outward facing shoots that I can find and cutting the main trunks off there. Here we go. First big cut, and that's a nice looking cutting. You can plant that as is or cut off that big stem, and you got yourself a start of a brand new plant. These things grow really readily, so they'll start growing right away. Next up, we're taking a look at that front one here. Again, there's just two shoots here, so I'm just going to choose the lower of the two. Cut it off right there. Again, another nice cutting. Start a new plant from. A little cluttered, so I'm just kind of taking a look, seeing what my options are. Actually kind of come in and clear out some of these leaves that are blocking the view. There we go. And now you can kind of get a better idea of what's going on. And you can see there's one shoot down to the bottom left, one to the middle on the right, and then a couple at the top. So I don't want to choose that one down to all the way to the bottom, simply because it's actually growing back towards the center of the tree. And I don't want that. I want them to all sort of flow from the center of the tree to give it a more balanced and flowing feel to it rather than a chaotic, jumbled look. So here I go. Another nice little cutting to start a new plant from. Again, just clearing up some leaves to get a better view of what's going on with the overall branch structure. You can see I got, again, a similar thing where there's a low branch to the left, a medium one to the right, one to the back that's really small and hard to see, and then a couple at the top. I'm actually going to use that one really small one all the way at the back as my leader for this trunk here. It just isn't the best spot, so use what you can. Again, another beautiful cutting. last trunk. You can see it's pretty bare up until quite high on the trunk there, so unfortunately I'm going to have to leave this one a little higher than I want to. I'm not sure if this type of plant would grow back if I were to hard prune it past the point where there's foliage, so I don't want to take any risks and lose that nice trunk there. Right now I'm just deciding whether or not to take off that little shoot that's growing towards the inside of the planting. It's really not in a good spot. So I'm just going to take it back and hopefully it grows in a better direction down the line. And there we go. Do a little bit more cleanup here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually trim these shoots back as well. Trying to keep only a couple of leaves on each shoot, get some better branching and some more opportunity for taper and movement. Just going to take the tip off of this one. Oh, looks like I accidentally knocked that one off. Again, that's another cutting. It's already got a root on it. You just stick that root in some soil and that'll grow a new plant. Wasn't trying to do that, but you know, sometimes accidents happen. Cutting that one back pretty hard. Cutting off that extra leaf to encourage the other one to grow a bud. Taking the tip off of that one. Again, taking the back leaf off to encourage that front leaf to be the one that grows the bud. Alright, now it's time to clean up those cuts. So I'm going to take my concave knob cutters here and just come in and clean up some of this stuff. The idea here is that I did the first cuts rough to approximately where I want them to be, but now I want to come in and refine them, so that way when they actually heal, it'll be something that will be part of the tree rather than a knob sticking up in a place that you wouldn't expect. I'm not sure exactly how these types of succulent plants will callus over, but I think this will be pretty good. Just going to take out this one little errant shoot growing down there in the back. Alright, now let's take one more look at this tree here. Almost done. It's looking pretty good. You can definitely see the branch structure has improved since the last time I worked on this tree a few months ago. It's definitely looking like it's coming along into a really cool looking raft bonsai. This one shoot here is a little long, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and just take the tip off of that as well. Alright, and here is the final product after the trim. Again, this isn't a fully trained bonsai by any means, but it's definitely coming along. It's looking really nice. That main trunk is thickening up. Those aerial roots are looking really cool. It's starting to get some nice interesting branch structure and movement. Overall, this is a really cool looking tree. I'm really happy with the way this is coming along. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.